Hi guys, it's Sydney here. I'm back with another 10-minute workout for all of you at home. Today's workout is going to be an intermediate level workout. It's a full 10 minutes, so get ready to sweat. We are going to be going through all the zones, all the pulses. Great workout to strap on a dream belt, a dream band, whatever you might have at home. I'm not going to be using any accessories today because I'm going to take a second to really focus on my form. I'll walk you through and I'll give you guys some tips as we go along, but we can go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead, step over my machine. The first thing that you're always going to do is place your heels on the foot ramps. You want to make sure that your heels are really on the foot ramps. You don't want your toes to be there. You don't want your, the arches of your feet to be on. That's really going to become important. Next thing, shoulders down. Make sure that you kind of like shake them out a little bit. It always helps me as like a mental cue to just like stay relaxed. Core tight, keep it engaged the entire time. Arms straight, and even before you guide your hip backs, you want to take a moment and just engage all those muscles. So engage your glutes, turn those on, engage your core, shoulders down, which means that you're activating the lats, and we can go ahead and get started. So we're gonna start in a high zone pulse, and we're gonna stay there for 1 minute. So I'm just gonna wait for my timer to start, and we can go ahead in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the high zone squat, you're really only coming a third of the way down. And this is a really important movement for beginners especially, but really for all levels. It's a great way to just warm up the glutes. Make sure that you're pushing through your heels. Make sure that those glutes are gonna start to get activated, and you wanna make sure that you're really already feeling it. And you should already be feeling it if you're activating those glute muscles. So we're already 30 seconds in, and I'm starting to feel my muscles wake up, breathing through it, taking a second to make sure my shoulders are down, my arms are straight. I never want to come all the way up and disengage, so you want to stay in that active position throughout the full 10 minutes. We have 10 seconds here, and then we're going to take it to a mid-zone squat. In 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go 90 degrees down, about 2/3 of the way. We're going to stay here for a minute, continuing to push through the heels, remembering to keep that core tight, nice and engaged, shoulders straight, shoulders down, arms straight. Never disengaging at the top, keeping all those active muscles under tension for the full 10 minutes. This is only a 10-minute workout, so we want to make it count. Halfway through with this second minute, I know I'm starting to feel it. Continuing to push through those heels, keeping a nice alignment from your knees to your ankles to your toes. I love to work out with the band. Oh, here we go. We're actually going to go into a full squat, and then I will continue to tell you what I was going to say about the band. So here we go, full squat, 1 minute. So I love to use the band because I think that it's a great mental cue to just keep those knees from caving in. So even, no matter what level you're at, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, it's a great mental cue. So even when I'm not using the band in my workout, I'm always reminded to really activate those abductor muscles and have a slight, I don't want to say turnout, but a slight outward pushing in the knees to make sure that you are turning on all those abduction muscles that are responsible for stabilizing the hip and for also moving it. We're halfway done with this minute. Take your time, breathe through it. We're almost there, you guys, and we're gonna go back up to that high zone, but we're only gonna stay there for 30 seconds. breathe through it. Keep those glutes active and engaged. In 3, 2, 1, meet me in the high zone. So 30 seconds here. It doesn't seem like I'm moving, but my glutes are so fired up. It's really, really such a deceiving motion. In 5 seconds, we're going back to that mid-zone squat. In 3, in 2, in 1. So I'm feeling warm. I'm going to start to pick up the pace. As always, keep it at your own pace. Do what feels comfortable for your body. In 5 seconds, we're going back to that full squat. 3, in 2, in 1. Remembering to stay active, never disengaging at the top, never locking those knees out. So we have 10 seconds left here, and you're gonna meet me in a low zone. And we're gonna do some low zone pulses. In 3, in 2, in 1. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Slow and controlled movement, never shifting the weight forward. Visualizing those glutes doing all of the heavy lifting, all of that work. Breathe through it. We're here for 15 more seconds. And we're going to the mid zone for some pulses. In 5, in 3, 2, 1. Again, this pulse is a nice, slow and controlled movement. You're really gonna feel it. Push through those heels. Imagine your glutes lifting an inch, lowering an inch. Keep your toes relaxed. In 5 seconds, we're going back to a full squat for 30 seconds. Here we go. It's only 30 seconds, you guys. Breathe through it. Stay focused. We're actually more than halfway done with this workout. In 5 seconds, we're gonna go back to that low zone and pulse it out. In 3, in 2, in 1, low zone. Keeping your core tight. Making sure your shoulders are relaxed, your arms are straight. Breathe through it. Remembering to push through those heels. Slow and controlled movement here, you guys. We have 3, 2, 1, mid-zone. Pulse. So if you guys feel your muscles fatigue, that's the point. But you never want that to allow you to compromise your form. So if you're feeling like you're losing your form, you're losing the activation, take a second, come back to a full squat, and check in with yourselves. We're going back to a full squat in 3, in 2, in 1. We're only here for 30 seconds. And then we're gonna visit that high zone again. Ready? High zone, we're only going 1/3 of the way down. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. High zone squat. This is a great time to check in with your bodies. Make sure that you haven't shifted any weight forward. Keeping that core engaged, pushing through those heels. Really think about where the work is coming from. You're here for 10 seconds. We're going back to that mid-zone squat. 2/3 is the way down. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Breathe into it, you guys. Muscles tight and engaged, core active. We're finishing up with 30 seconds, full squats. In 3, in 2, in 1. Last 30 seconds, you guys, you made it. Use whatever you have left. Push through it. Never disengaging at the top. We have 10 seconds. Stay with it. In 3, in 2, and 1. Woo! Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed that workout. See you next time.